What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight. Okay, that's really the name of the band? We'll go with it. Making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Family Jules. Yes, indeed. How about that? Family Jules making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi bob, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Declane, and this is actually Declane's prioritized request for the month of January for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Declane. I hope you enjoy the show. Declane wanted to see me react to this. It is Family Jules featuring Joe Zieja. I hope that's pronounced that right. Z-I-E-J-A. I hope it's Zieja. I hope so. If it's not, let me know. With a tune called God Shattering Star. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Family Jules. Or is it Yules? It might be Yules. It's got a J, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments which one it is. Let me know if I'm saying it right or if I'm absolutely butchering it. And anyway, the video has 892,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. God Shattering Star, English cover, Fire Emblem, Three Houses, metal. It doesn't say anything in this title about Family Jules or Yules. I'm not sure. J-U-L-E-S. I don't know if it's Jules or Yules, but I don't see any mention of it. This is the link I was given by Declan, so I really hope we're in the right spot. I guess we'll find out. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Awaken, ye deathless souls. Bring to me your steel. For all those who have fallen, we rebel.
There it is.
To the fight, and under this banner unite. Thou shalt not fear any god. Take back your pride, your meaning with me. The earth will shake with your cry. Through all
may have a guitar solo coming up here. Let me back up. Okay. So this is a cover. I'm assuming it's just this English cover. Fire Emblem Three Houses. That might be the original name of the group, possibly. We saw the logo for Family. I don't know if it's Jules or Yules up here, in the actual video. So I'm going to assume we're in the right spot. Songwriting's nice. We got that 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, but it's still 4/4. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. It's still there, but you got that triplet feel being pushed all the way through the song, which is really nice. I like that. The 3 against the 4. You could count it as 3 if you wanted to. I mean, 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4. You could count it as 6 8. You could, but it's gonna be really fast. Or 12 8. Either one. Musicianship is clean. Guitar playing is clean. Bass playing is clean. Bass playing is very much focused on filling out the sound and filling out the bottom end. It's not, the bass player is really not doing anything all that crazy or technical, which is fine. I got no issue with that. Listen, as much as I enjoy like popping and slapping and tapping and stuff, I'm going to tell you right now, if I have a bass, pretty much any song, if I have a bass player and that's all they're doing is tapping and popping and slapping, and there's no bottom end, then I'm going to look at that bass player, and this is coming from a bass player, and I'm going to look at that bass player and go, dude, what are you doing? Do you know what your job is? Keeping the tempo steady and filling out the bottom end. And I'm sorry, but playing up here on the neck, yeah, it's cool. It is, and it shows some great talent, and yeah, it's impressive, but the bottom end of the song is missing.
You suck!
Do your job, man. Come on now. Anyway, no, the bass player here is doing a great job. Guitar player playing some nice riffs, clean. I like it. Vocals are powerful. The range isn't all that great. I mean, the range is, I think he's singing within about an octave to an octave and a half range. Now, look, is that impressive? No, but is it great vocal work? Yeah, it is. It's solid. It's really well projected, really well supported. The diction and the vowel formation, you can understand every single word he says. There's no muddiness in his vocals whatsoever. Nice performance from him. Absolutely. I know it's not super high or super low. I get it. But I like it. I like what he's doing. I'd rather have that and have him have a 2-octave range. Let's give him 2. I'd rather hear a 2-octave range that is super powerful, super supported, well projected. I'd rather hear that. The type of vocals that when he sings just punches you right in the chest. I'd rather hear that than have a vocalist who can sing 4 octaves, 5 octaves, 6 octaves, who has no power. I mean, yeah, they're technical and they have this humongous range, and good for them. What are they doing with it? Nothing other than hitting notes. Well, I mean, that's impressive, yeah, but where's the power? Where's the beef? Where's the meat on the bone there? Where's the fist wound up and bam, right in the chest? Where is that? I'll take that any day. That's just me. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's see if I'm right about this guitar solo. Vocals getting buried. Listen, you gotta have those moments of levity in the recording studio, otherwise you're gonna go nuts. You gotta have those moments of levity in the recording studio, otherwise you will lose your mind, I guarantee it. Especially when you're on the 84th take of the guitar solo. Anyway, I'm still traumatized by that. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Family Jules, or Jules. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure you guys will correct me in the comments if I'm saying it wrong. But guys, just please be nice to me about it. That was Family Jules featuring Joe Zieja, or is it Zieja? I don't know. With a song, it's an English metal cover of a song called God Shattering Star. Wow, that's a mouthful. This was a request from Declane, and this was actually Declane's prioritized request for the month of January for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Declane. I hope you enjoyed the show. There's not a lot to talk about, so this is going to be a pretty short and sweet review. Let's start with the score, and we'll go from there. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.3. Yep, 8.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, an 8.3, what does that mean? Well, an 8.3 would translate to a great scale rating, so overall, I think this was a great song. It would get 4 to 5 stars and an A- letter grade. So there you go, an 8.3, great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. There were a couple things that kind of stuck out. The songwriting, it's a cover. So I've never heard the original, so I have no idea what the original sounds like. So I kind of treat this like an original. It was nice. The chordal progression made perfect sense. I loved how it moved. It flowed very well, especially from phrase to phrase, like verse to chorus. It sounded really good across the board. I liked everything about it. The musicianship, very clean. Okay, I get the feeling that this is it. I couldn't tell. Was this all one guy? Except the vocals. I know the vocals was separate, but it looks like it's just one guy doing all the bass, all the guitars. The drumming sound, if I'm being honest, the drumming sounded programmed. It didn't sound like he was actually playing drums. That sounded programmed. Also the fact that the video, now take videos, always take videos with a heaping tablespoon of salt. Videos don't always show what's really happening, okay? But I didn't see any footage of him playing any drums, so I'm assuming the drums are programmed. The bass playing, very simple, but doing the deed, doing the job, and contributing to the song in a positive way. Could he have gone and done all the tapping and the popping and the slapping? Yeah, he could have. Would that have enhanced the song? No. As a matter of fact, if he had done that, I think it would have been overload, because we had a lot of that happening within the guitar work. So having the bass player having the bass parts just root note, sustain, I got no issue with it because it filled up the bottom end and kept the song sounding full. The guitar work, the chords sounded really nice. The solo work, okay. I will always give credit where credit's due when it comes to talent and when it comes to ability, when it comes to technique. He showed off some great technique, very clean, very well executed, okay? I will give him all the credit in the world for that. Having said that, I do feel like he was a little, and I know people are going to come on down on me for saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I do feel like he was a little one-trick pony-ish. He really likes to sweep pick a lot. Oh, okay, and that's fine. Now, we did see some tapping. Yes, we saw some, a little bit, but for the most part, what we heard was a lot of sweep picking. You know, I just kind of question that sometimes. Like, what else can you do? You know, not only that, but there were some times where the vocalist was singing and the sweep picking was still going on. And I'm going to be honest with you, to me, in the mix, it felt like the sweep picking was more important than the vocals, because the vocalist was literally getting buried by the sweep picking. Not the bass playing, not the drumming, not the chords, although the chords were a little loud too. But I can still hear the vocals over the chords, but the sweep picking was stepping on the vocals while they were going on in that second section. Not really a big fan of that. If you're going to have the vocalist sing, the vocalist should be up at the front of the mix. Don't you think? I mean, especially considering the fact that it's a guest vocalist. That's how you're going to treat your guest. You have someone come over for dinner in your home. Like you have a guest in your home. Are you going to treat them like a second-class citizen? I don't think so. You're going to treat them like royalty, right? Because you want to show your appreciation for this person coming over to your place. You want to treat them as a guest should be treated, the way that you would want to be treated if you were a guest in someone's house, right? I'm sorry, but stepping on vocals like that is, in my opinion, I think it's kind of rude. I would be upset. If I was the guest and I heard that, I'd be like, hey, what happened there? As far as speaking of the vocals, I like the vocalists. I think I'm gonna say this, and I know this might upset some people too, but I think the vocals was one of the strongest parts of the entire song. I know his range didn't show off a huge range. I get it. He showed off maybe a single octave, maybe an octave and a half range. It's not the most impressive range. I understand that. And a lot of people equate, impressive vocal work to how many notes can he hit? How high can he get? How low can he get? Folks, there's more to it being having great vocals and great vocal work than just range. There's power. There's projection, there's diction, there's vowel formation, there's support, and he had all of those in spades. The fact that he only was able to go an octave to an octave and a half, I don't care. I would rather have that with the amazing power and support and projection, vowel formation, diction, pronunciation. His vocals were punching me in the chest.
I like it!
And I will gladly take that over some wispy, breathy, thin vocal work with no power, no projection, no attitude. But oh yeah, he can sing 6 octaves. Good for him. He can sing 6 octaves. Congratulations, Chief.
What? What did you say, Sailor? You can't say that! He can't say that!
Pascal, down, heel.
You got a great range, but your projection and your power are so thin and so weak that we can barely hear it. So, hey, great, you got a fantastic range. Good for you. So what? I'll take powerful vocals any day, especially in a song like this. In closing, I'm just going to say this. Always take music videos with a grain of salt. Obviously, this was not live. There were so many dead giveaways. First of all, the fact that one guy was doing everything, I think that pretty much sums it all up right there. But, music videos don't always show you everything. Like I said, the drumming is a great case in point. He may be playing the drums on that recording. He may be, but, we didn't see it in the music video, so we don't really know. And even then, even if we did see it, it still might be programmed. So, they take all that with a grain of salt, obviously, but nonetheless, the song on its own, without a live performance, without anything to support it, just the song on its own, getting an 8.3, that's pretty cool.
Now, who can argue with that? Robert!
So yeah, 8.3, I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap all this up in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have an 8.3, which is a great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.